Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss family violence. Now, family violence is a serious issue, one that often stays hidden behind closed doors. In Singapore, the law takes a strong stance against such abuse, whether it's physical, emotional, or psychological. Today we'll be talking about family violence, particularly situations where a parent beats their child or a spouse in a drunken rage, and what victims can do to protect themselves. Now, family violence can take on many forms, whether physical, emotional, or psychological abuse. In Singapore, the law specifically defines family violence under the Women's Charter. Section 64 of the Women's Charter defines family violence as willfully causing hurt to a family member, placing them in fear of hurt, confining or restraining a family member against his or her will, and causing continual harassment leading to emotional or psychological trauma. So situations where a parent beats a child or a spouse while intoxicated fall squarely under this category of family violence. If you are a victim of family violence, you don't have to face this alone. Singapore's laws provide several protections to ensure your safety. Here are some immediate steps you can take. Number one, if you're in immediate danger, call the police at 999. Number two, seek medical attention if you're injured. The hospital or clinic will document your injuries, which can serve as evidence later. Remember to tell the doctor who injured you, how he injured you, and the sequence of events so that it is recorded contemporaneously. Number three, reach out to support services, the family service centers, PAVE, PAVE, and other social service agencies in Singapore. The family service centers, PAVE, and other social service agencies in Singapore provide counseling and support to victims of family violence. As mentioned earlier, the main legal framework dealing with family violence in Singapore is the Women's Charter. Under Section 65 and Section 66 of the Women's Charter, a victim can apply for a personal protection order or expedited PPO from the family justice courts. This prevents the abuser from committing further acts of violence. A person who willfully contravenes a protection order or an expedited order can face a fine of up to $2,000 or imprisonment for a term of up to 6 months or to both. For subsequent offences, the penalty increases to a fine not exceeding $5,000 or to a jail term of up to 12 months or both. In cases where the abuser is intoxicated and violent, they could also be charged under the Penal Code for offences like assault or causing hurt. The penalties for family violence can be severe, and rightly so. Under the Penal Code, an abuser can be jailed for up to 3 years, fined up to $5,000, or both for voluntarily causing hurt. If the violence is particularly severe, causing grievous hurt, the penalties can increase to up to 5 years imprisonment. If you are facing family violence, there are legal steps you can take to protect yourself. Number one, apply for a PPO. This order can restrain the abuser from causing you harm. If breached, the abuser may be arrested. Number two, seek a domestic exclusion order. If the violence happens within the home, the court can order the abuser to move out, allowing the victim to stay in the family home. Number three, file a police report. This documents the abuse and could lead to criminal charges against the abuser. Number four, get support from social service agencies. Victims can approach family service centers or non-governmental organizations such as PAVE for help. These agencies can provide emotional support, counseling, and assist with legal protection. Family violence can leave deep emotional scars, but help is available. Whether you're a victim or you know someone who is, taking the first step to reach out is critical. Singapore's laws are designed to protect the vulnerable and ensure justice is served. Thank you for watching. If you know someone who is a victim of family violence, don't hesitate to seek help. Remember, no one should have to suffer in silence. Stay safe and we'll see you in the next video.